Unfiltered tweet storms, an exodus, and also an expensive future ahead for the blue checkmark.
Yeah, Kristen Smith is here to tell us about the massive changes happening on Twitter. And it seems like every time I log on to Twitter, all people are talking about is Twitter.
Oh, yeah, for sure, right?
Yeah.
And I love how you said the exodus. It's so dramatic. We love the drama, right?
Right, it's true.
But what a difference a weekend makes. Let's go to the social news desk and talk about it. So much going on. Celebrities are saying thanks, Elon, but no thanks. Let's talk about it. Shonda Rhimes tweeted, Grey's Anatomy creator, of course, she tweeted, not hanging around for whatever Elon has planned. Bye. At least that's how I heard it. Next up, Sarah Bareilles, Grammy winner Sarah Bareilles, says, well, it's been fun, Twitter. I'm out. See you on the other platforms. Peeps, sorry, this one's just not for me. Yikes. And that's not all. Keep the comments or the critics keep on going. LeBron James also tweeting his concern. And this one's kind of serious. He's concerned about the use of the N-word. Now, Musk does say there's plans to create a moderation council, but LeBron says that since Elon Musk took over, the use of the N-word has skyrocketed, you guys. Now, I haven't noticed this, but this is just a few of many critiques coming through now.
Yeah, I've seen people putting on social media complaints that these kind of messages are getting out there and aren't being filtered out, so it's a problem that they're going to have to address quickly.
Yeah, I may give you more fuel here. There's another change. And we were all wondering what's going to happen when Elon takes over. A tweet by The Verge, Twitter's planning to start charging for verification. $20. So here's the deal. To get verified, the changes allegedly, you're going to have to pay $20 to get that blue check mark. Now, to keep your blue check mark, if you already have one, you have to subscribe within 90 days or you're going to lose it. And as far as the Twitter staff, guys, and this one might be my favorite, they have to implement these changes by November 7th or off with their head. No, not really, but they'll get fired.
Read that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of work to get done.
In not a lot of time.
Right.
I know, but I guess this just speaks to how cutthroat things. Like, can you even imagine? Wouldn't you just love to be a fly on the wall?
Right. No.
It sounds too tense. I don't even want to know what's going on there.
As long as I'm not involved, that's fine.
As long as I'm not involved, exactly. Okay, last one. Elon tweeted it himself, bring back Vine. Now, he also tweeted...
Vine was fun.
The 6 second...
4 second.
I think it was 6 second max.
6 second videos, yeah.
And it was kind of TikTok before TikTok.
Yes. Right.
You know, so I'm going to come over and hang out with you guys now. But I think it was 2.7 million people who voted to bring back Vine.
Oh, I did see the tweet from Elon last night saying, bring it back, yes or no. I didn't vote, but
yeah.
But it was
just trying to bring something positive. There's all this controversy, so it's like something that people can look forward to.
Exactly, but I don't know, to compete with TikTok, I don't know if you can compete with TikTok these days.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but those are just a few changes, guys.